Months. All right, I want to go to Pat Brown, criminal profiler and author from Washington, D.C. tonight. You know, the caller is talking about DNA of the clothes. You can touch on that, but I want to talk about these cinder blocks also. Can they test them for DNA?
Well, they're not going to find anything. They've been sitting under that water forever. But the cinder blocks are an incredibly great piece of this puzzle and tells us a lot about where the crime scene went down. Now, we're hearing about Joe. He's in the house, and he supposedly doesn't find a gun, so he steals Haleigh and runs away with her. And that's ridiculous because he's certainly, if he did something to her, is not going to come back to the house to get some cinder blocks and to take her down to the dock. So those cinder blocks that are coming from the house prove that the crime actually went down in the house. And the second thing I want to point out is we're talking about the door being propped open so somebody can carry a body out. Well, that's just ridiculous. It's just a little teeny child, and any parent can carry a child out and open up a screen door and walk through it. And if you have two people, someone can hold the door open while the other one goes through. That cinder block was set up there to stage the crime, to make it look like a stranger came in and kidnapped the child. You know, with all these people failing so many polygraphs, and we've heard that, why do you think authorities are taking this tip seriously? Well, they've gotten some good information, obviously, the cinder block. So now they know who's involved in the crime. They know Misty, since she was in the house, had to be involved in the crime. That's the #1 thing they want to know right there. And then we're going to look back at all the behaviors. We see one of the interesting things about Misty is that night when she said that the door was open. Can you imagine you wake up in the night and you see the doors open and you're not even scared? You're not running around freaking out. You're not calling Ron right away and saying, oh, my God, somebody is in the house. She is not even scared. Ron comes home, and he doesn't even seem to, he seems to know Haleigh is already dead. He doesn't have any behaviors that show that he believes she's alive. So I believe he knew already what was going on. So that's, I think, why the police are bringing him in to talk to him, to update him. They're letting him know we've got more information. People are starting to talk now, Ron. They're starting to talk now, Ron.
To Terry Shoemaker, Ronald Cummings